As you can see in the picture, there's a 2019 model Mercedes SL400, right? So pre-purchase inspections, what it is, right, is it gives you a choice, right? So you can make a decision. Should you want it? Should you allow seller to rectify, or you should walk away? So it was a great car. Everything was, let's say, for the used car, everything was excellent condition, right? However, on a cold start, I noticed rattle noises. On a further investigation, I noticed that it comes from wastegate valve, not actuator, but wastegate valve itself shaft. So it developed a radial play in a bushing. So it can have axial play, that's normal. It also, when I dig deeper, there was a bulletin in 2021, so that means there was something already incorrect. Um, the the valve itself, on a partial load, was developing a rattle. So the cure for the Mercedes was to readjust opening time or closing time on the actuator valve. It's a twin turbo, so basically on both sides, and that would minimize the rattle in a partial load, right? So that means something wasn't right there at the beginning. So probably that readjustment caused, more likely, I'm just analyzing the situation, because it's a bit unusual for that bushing on the wastegate valve rod itself to veer out, so probably that readjustment will cause extra strain on that shaft, and it just basically wears it out. So and it's a consequence now more than a design issue, probably, which they didn't want to fix it. They didn't want to replace the turbos, right? Because there's nothing wrong. It's okay. It's characteristic noise, right? Which is complete nonsense, right? So the more likely these models are suffering because of more likely a design flaw right at the beginning when the technical bulletin came out, which made me thought this. That's why I did a bit further investigation, because it didn't make any sense, right? So that's the situation. You can have a choice. Obviously, seller, typical answer, oh, it's just a used car. Yes, it is a used car. That's why customer has a choice, right? So if you don't check certain things, potentially, obviously, what would be rectification? Obviously, it doesn't lose power. You can drive it or suck it up, right? But technically, those turbos will have to come off. The wastegate bushing should come out. Put a new one in. So you will need a metal fabricator to do that job properly. Otherwise the turbo replacement jobs, obviously you don't want to do it. It's just not cost effective, But that's the reality. It happens. Get a choice, or you can argue all day long with the seller.